dias 22 a 24 de setembro, a Academia Brasileira de Ciências realizou, em sua sede no Rio de Janeiro, o Simpósio Internacional sobre Excelência no Ensino Superior, cujo objetivo foi discutir o presente estado da educação superior brasileira, analisar casos de sucesso no Brasil e no exterior e propor soluções para os atuais problemas. Além de acadêmicos e autoridades na educação brasileira, o evento recebeu especialistas estrangeiros que compartilharam um pouco dos desafios e estratégias de seus países para a obtenção de um ensino superior com padrões de excelência.
Of course, excellence is quite difficult to achieve. There are some universities that have taken hundreds and hundreds of years to establish excellence, and it can often be traced to one person with an exceptional vision and a very vigorous drive to achieve excellence in the faces of many forces that try to bring excellence down to a level of homogeneity. And in my judgment, public universities have an even greater time achieving excellence than private universities because, at least in the United States, because of their missions and their funding sources, public universities are expected to be all things to all people. They're supposed to be excellent and achieve the pinnacles of excellence. At the very same time, they're supposed to admit students from all walks of life. They're supposed to achieve excellence, but to do it without spending much money. Most of our universities are tax-exempt organizations, and were it not for that, if we were taxed the way businesses are taxed or individuals were taxed, we would have a very difficult time building excellence, and the cost would be infinitely greater. Our governments provide tax benefits to philanthropists who make donations to universities, and were it not for that, many of the great universities in the United States would not have achieved excellence. I'll just give you an example. A public university, $3 billion a year from the state of California, I was responsible for raising from the private sector $1.6 billion per year to help sustain the university. So it is only through the combination of business support, philanthropic support, state support, federal support, tuition and fees paid by students and parents that one can put together a budget that will really sustain excellence.
You can program discovery or innovation. So the only thing you could do is to create the best condition for research to develop. That's the first point, and that needs time. The difficulty we face in institutions as university is that our time is long, and the time of politics and of media is short. And at this time, at least in my country, we put too much burden on the shoulder of the researcher, and we should consider the team and the institution responsible. The researcher has to do his research the best. University has to be attentive to the possibility of transfer and innovation and facilitate this transfer when it will occur.
What is the situation? There is a disconnect between tertiary education and labor markets, which jeopardize the investments made in human capital. There is few programs and students in what we call STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. There is a need to prioritize academic areas most demanded by the labor market. We need to connect STEM curricula to society challenges. We need to collect, process, and disseminate information. What I feel that's happening in a lot of countries in Latin America is that the fragility between the academia and the private sector exists. And it's not only an issue of designing good instruments, it's also an issue of cultural change. And to be convinced that academia and private sector need to work together.
É muito importante que na Knowledge Society nós digamos o que é que nós temos de melhor e diferente dos outros. E todo o nosso sistema educativo, de alguma maneira, reforçar essa diferença positiva. Porque é nessa diferença que efetivamente nós estamos contribuindo Não só para nós vivermos melhor, mas para os outros viverem melhor. E outra coisa que se fala muito pouco, mas que já se falou muito, é que as universidades são realmente os condutores, são os disparadores, como dizem os latino-americanos, da mudança social. Se as universidades se ausentam dessa tarefa enorme de serem os provocadores da mudança social, então a excelência num contexto de global change não vai acontecer. Nós temos que ter capacidade de produzir ciência de qualidade, de excelência, comparativa em qualquer parte do mundo, independentemente se somos de uma universidade pequena ou de uma universidade grande. Mas temos que ter mais do que isso. Não chega só produzir excelência científica. É preciso ligar com a sociedade. É preciso criar uma interface com a sociedade. É muito normal perguntar a um estudante do terceiro ano que não esteja em ciências políticas ou ciências sociais, perguntar quais são as raízes da pobreza e não ser capaz de pensar. Mas se nós perguntarmos como é que se cresce uma árvore, vai saber perfeitamente bem. Mas essa ligação entre saber crescer uma árvore e pobreza, a ligação não está lá. Portanto, eu acho que esta é uma das primeiras coisas em que as universidades têm que investir nesta agenda de desenvolvimento.
Here is a question, where do ideas come from? Well, when you think about it, they do emerge from environments specifically created to enhance exchange of ideas and discussion. And the new quantum nano building is replete with whiteboards all over the walls around most of the corridors. You can stop and scribble an equation or talk to your colleague about something. Another way is that ideas come from being stimulated and encouraged in a network of mentors and entrepreneurs. That is something that the region of Waterloo has done very well as these being available in the university. Blue sky thinking, of course, this is the rock garden, which is just actually down below my office, and it's a very nice place where I don't know whether ideas come out of here or not, but it looks as if they might. So ideas are created, nurtured, and developed in a smart community, in a smart environment with smart infrastructure, people, leaders, and money. Got all those things going, you're going to get some smart development.
Chile tiene política educativa y es una política de autofinanciamiento. Y nosotros hasta el año 81, reforma educacional en tiempos de la dictadura, nuestra universidad tenía 8 universidades, 2 públicas, 6 privadas, porque desde hace más de 100 años Chile entendió que la educación es de provisión mixta, entrega recursos a todos por igual, no hace distinción ni de pública ni de privada. Y el otro gran recurso que recibimos es el pago de la mensualidad, pero el Estado no fija el valor. ¿Cómo se mide ese valor? ¿Cuántos estudiantes perdemos? Porcentaje de deserción. Para el Estado no está disponible para perder recursos. ¿Cuánto nos demoramos en titular a un estudiante? ¿Cuántos profesores con doctorados tenemos? ¿Cuántos proyectos estamos ganando? ¿Cuánto es el número de publicaciones? Pero también nos miden de qué calidad son los doctores. Y un buen doctor significa que publica. Si no publica, es un doctor extraño para el sistema.